All right. Just getting all the streams pulled up. What's going on, everybody? How's it going, you guys? How goes it? How goes it? All right. Looks good over there. All right, let's get back to it. Just making sure all the streams caught up. You know what I mean? Just trying to, make sure that everything is all right. All right, now with that said, because I think that this is the first time I've streamed to 3 places at once. Yo, what's up? What's up, FD? Eddie? Let's do the multi-stream. Make sure that I can see where everything's coming from. Yeah, because we got Twitch, YouTube, and TikTok. Donovan, what's up, man? After I do this, I have to pack to go out of town. Just currently working on some drums for you guys. You know what I'm saying? What's going on all sides over here? I feel like I should put something on the stream where it says, like, comment on YouTube. That's my main thing. I don't know. You know what I mean? Just to make sure. So basically, I opened up a new session. Long story short, the last time that we were live, it was writing the new metal song. I started to get fatigued. We got off. Because I'm going back out of town, don't really got much time to really be able to put all the energy into that, because I don't really write that type of stuff all the time, so it's really hard for me. And I just want to write something that I can sit here, chill, and write something sick. So that's what we're doing right now. And I've got this super cool riff I want you guys to check out. So let me know what you guys think. I got a couple ideas to, places to go with it as well. Just not 100% sure where it's gonna go. So let's check it out, shall we? I did write some drums to it, so. Those are the drums that I have up for it now. I think that it's super sick. And there's a lot of different places that we could take this. Let me copy and paste some of these drums that I have already. And let's keep playing through it and get some more ideas going. Donovan, thank you so much, man. Day Day, what's good, man? Actually, dude, I love that name. I actually used to know somebody whose nickname that's what they went by, Day Day. So that hits home for me. What's up, man? Turns out it's him the whole time. It's just like, yo, what's up, man? Let me check TikTok side real quick. R6 Lover, what's good, man? Thank you so much for commenting. Thank you for the like. Appreciate you, man. All right, let's back over to Reaper. Like I said, I want to copy and paste some of these drums. Let's play through this riff again. This should be pretty sick. Let me make sure this is okay. Yeah, see, that fill is one of those type of fills that sort of brings you to the end of the thing. So let me go in here where I've already got the drums pulled up, and let's let me see if I can even find it anymore. Yeah, here it is. So let's get a better fill for that. Just even if it's something simple, something that can sort of just continuously go, because we're gonna play through this riff a couple times. I do have some ideas for like black metal-y kind of sounding part for it. It would go like this. And then sort of kick back into that riff. So I'm thinking of like incorporating that somewhere in there. We'll see how it goes. Hell yeah. Dude, that would be crazy. But yeah, first time. Yeah, well, it's good having you, man. Thanks for joining and stick around. Let me see what he says real quick. All right. Sorry, you guys. Had to make sure that I sent this message back. It was important. All right. We're back. Let's go. So we needed that fill, right? Okay, I think this is going to be the one that's good for it. Yep, that's what we need. Simple little dig 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 dig. Perfect. Now let's go ahead and grab that. Let's actually see what it sounds like with the last quarter. Perfect. Okay, so we want to copy this one. We want to copy that one because we might get rid of that one. And now we can splice and dice. Let's go ahead and do that. Splice and dice here. A little bit there. Beautiful. Make sure we got no hanger-ons. And now that we've got them blended together, this is the beauty of writing your own music, man. Having the tools to do it. You can literally just sit here and do whatever the fuck you want. All right, let's start it from the beginning. Okay. So this is the idea for the intro. The intro is just going to be the riff that sort of just progresses and keeps going till we hit like a break for the verse. Okay? Shit, I messed that up. No, that's the drum where it goes. Yeah, that was just me completely messing up. Okay, let's run through that one more time and think of like a transition going into the next part. Yo, City, what's up? Every time I live stream, you always have to go to bed. I mean, I understand it. You know, you're just in a different area, so I completely understand it. Xavier, what's good, man? Sent 3 roses. Yo, appreciate you, W, brother. W, appreciate that. Austin, man. These numbers and I don't know what all that stuff means on TikTok, man. Like, I know that the roses is technically like a fraction, right? Like it counts as I don't know. I'm not sure with the TikTok stuff, man. I'm not hip. I'm fucking old man when you're playing old man riffs. Oh damn, am I lagging? Oh no, I hope that the stream doesn't crash. What's happening? No. If anybody sees that I'm starting to lag, let me know. I'll go over the stuff real quick, do like a quick test. I think it might just be my internet. They're constantly working on stuff in this area and it fucks up the internet for everybody. All right, let's go ahead and go through this again. Dude, this one's going to be a sick one, I'm telling you. Because we could also go and switch it and go down from like... And then go... You know what I'm saying? Like, it could be super sick. Let's go. Timing. So, with that said, I want to get this thing in here with the... That'll be the transition. So when we come out and then go into the verse. So I'm going to find something as close as I can to that. And then, you know, later on we can get it perfect. I already I'm texting my son's friend's dad. Me and him are like also buddies and stuff. And I told him he asked if I had something. Oh, okay, never mind. It was from an old one. I was going to say like, "What? Bro, I told you months ago." All right. Anyways. All right, back to the thing. Let's go. So we just need something that's going to bring us out of that. So let's go here, which is great fill section. I love this thing because you can find so many great fills within this. It's amazing. Okay, so let's find some. These are like lead-in fills. That's good. But we don't want double bass. We don't need a double bass. Okay, so let's see if that would even work. I don't think it will, but let's see if it works. Technically, yeah. It's not exactly what I'm looking for. What I'm looking for is like hitting that. Okay, I can tap that in and we can actually find that. Dun, 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 dun. Nah. I think maybe we'll keep this first one and then sort of glide off of it later as we go. You know what I'm saying? Like, we'll switch it up and change it. You know what I'm saying? Dede sent 100. What's 100? Wait, what is... Dede sent 100. What is that? Sent 100. What's the... It has a gift next to it. What is that? Thank you, Dede. I know it's like... Once again, I don't know nothing about this stuff. I'm not one of those YouTubers that gets donations like that, so I'm not familiar with all that. I do appreciate it, man. Dede, thank you so much. Gifts, you get points. Hell yeah. That's sick. Bro, thank you so much. Yeah, we're gonna keep writing it. This shit is gonna be sick as fuck. The only problem I'm having is, so I might be crazy for thinking this, but so I want that beginning part to be, the guitar part to be the same, but just played a little bit more calm. And I'll show you what I mean with like the switch in between. So the intro of the song, the riff would be like this, right? Okay, so when the verse kicks in after we go to the... That's like the transition going in. And then it would go into... You know what I'm saying? It gives a little bit more of the open instead of just constantly going onto those. You know what I'm saying? So it'll be more like... I think that will be a better way to separate the riff, kind of change it just a little bit, enough that we are able to have like a verse section in there for vocals that makes it just easier to listen to the vocals without the guitars constantly going crazy, 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 crazy. But we can still keep that same drum beat. With that said, let's go ahead and copy this over, and let's actually do that. Let's actually do that right now. Okay, so we can do our crappy thing here, then go into it. Dang, bro, hold on. Dede sent 100. Dede sent party hat. Hell yeah. Dede sent thumbs up. Dede sent thumbs up. Fuck yeah. Dude, hold on. What? Oh, wait, the gift thing's right there. I can actually look at it. I've never actually gone through them. Oh, wait, they're like points. You got to buy points. Oh, it's like the TikTok thing where you buy the points. Okay, I got you. 50 for $1. Dude, you're sending 100? Bro, how much money have you sent? Holy shit. Bro, I thought it would be like pennies or something. Bro, thank you. I don't know how much it is, but it seems like a lot. Bro, you're still sending them? Holy shit. God damn, Day-Day, relax. Is it happy poop? Yo. Bro, Day-Day, thank you, my man. That's what's up. That's crazy. Yeah, I didn't know that it was like I don't know how much it is, but those points look like they start to add up over time. Dude, you're the man. Thank you. Oh, Donovan, there it is. Oh, I kept seeing the D, and my dyslexic ass just kept. I saw Day Day and then another D below it, and I was like, oh damn, he just keeps sending stuff. Got you. Okay, Donovan. I was like, what the fuck is going on? Like, he keeps sending different ones. Thank you both very much. Let's go ahead and play this riff. I'm really excited for this one, you guys. This song is gonna be dope. And then after this one, we're gonna get back to that new metal song that actually Donovan, it was his idea to do that, which I've come to realize new metal is a really cool genre for this specific reason. It's not a genre I'm gonna personally listen to all the time, but new metal, old new metal, is cool for a specific reason, and this is my favorite reason, being somebody who has been in bands before. It's one of those genres that you can tell the guitarist maybe had like this wonky, weird little fucking guitar riff, and then he takes it to band practice, and then the band is incorporating it. It's like in the moment. It doesn't feel like it was perfectly planned out. A lot of the older new metal stuff genuinely feels like how you would be in a genuine band. Like, I respect that a lot. It's not my favorite, but it is very cool that a lot of the music is like that. So I respect that a lot. Because as I'm writing it, I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, man, this would be a lot easier if I had a fucking bassist and a drummer just right here so I could hear what it would sound like before I have to commit to it. And, like, it was flustering me. It was flustering me. It was a challenge, for real. All right, let's get back to this. Oh, yeah, check out what I found, bro. Check this out. Oh, yeah, buddy. Look at them chompers. Gave me the marshmallow high. It's like $5 for 300 points. Oh, okay. And each emote is 5 cents. Oh, okay. Got you. So you can keep sending them as... Got you. Hold on. Well, it should be showing up on the screen, right? Is it showing up? Am I just missing it? Is something messed up? Hold on. Let me make sure that that's okay. Because that's not okay if it's not showing up. It will be rate... alert box. I'm going to do a test. Let's test this subscriber. Let's do that one more time. Test, you idiot. Oh, there we go. Yeah, it's showing up in a weird place, right? Is it supposed to go there? Oh, never mind. Okay, I see. It's all too new to me. I don't know. I'm not good at that stuff yet. All right. So far we have intro idea, transition into obviously what will be like that beginning riff, everyone's circle pitting, yeah, is going over top of it, and then the transition into main vocals. Thank you, guys. Y'all ready for this? Let's go. Okay. I was trying to switch it up there, but I did it at the wrong part. So I'm thinking for the intro, if we keep that double verse or that double intro part there, what we need to do is make it a guitar solo. But this song definitely needs a fucking I need to pull out the Floyd Rose guitar if I'm going to do a solo with this one, cuz this one needs a lot of wee 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 wee, you know? You feel me? Sprite Cranberry. Checking TikTok. Keeping up with everybody. All right, looking good. Checking the Twitchopotamus. Looks good over there. All right, cool. Going back to YouTube. And let's do this. Yeah, I keep YouTube as my main source because that's where I try and, you know, actually gain a following the most. So that's sort of where I do most of the stuff. And I've been trying to like do different types of content for like social media, and then YouTube being like, you know, strictly related to the channel, you know. All right, let's get it. Yeah, it's one of those things that's easier to track. It feels very repetitive without having the vocals, but I got to trust the process. All right, so let's say this is it right here. Also, when we come into this part, so I want to do here. Close, but no cigar. Now I kind of want to break it down just a little bit. So I don't have vocals for this. This is literally just writing this on the spot. Typically what I do is I will write a song, and then I have friends or people on the interwebs that I can collaborate with when the song is finished, or something I've been working on behind the scenes is doing vocals to some of the songs myself, because a lot of them it does feel like a waste if it doesn't get used, and I hate that because, man, we have wrote so many fucking good songs. Like, I would say out of every 10 songs that I do where we attempt to write a song, I would say 8 out of 10 tries are things that we actually end up finishing and sound good. So, like, that's a pretty good hit rate for something that you're taking such a big risk on, which is, I mean, I'm taking the risk on literally, making myself vulnerable by, live streaming just randomness and making it into a song somehow. And it's worked out, but I can't lie. It is very stressful sometimes. It is very stressful because I'm not the best musician ever. I'm not, the next whoever, whatever. But like, yeah. So you get my point. It's not easy, and it can be a bit stressful. Can be a bit stressful. That's why I like having you guys, and you guys be honest with me, and let me know if it sounds good. Oh my god, all those little gifts, dude. It's so insane. Um, Zachariah, what's up, man? Yeah, man, if you guys hit that subscribe button, do me a favor and tap the bell with it. What that will do for me is that will allow the sub goal of the day to actually go up. So if you don't tap the bell for notifications, then it won't work. I don't know why it does that, but it does not let us know that it does a thing. Sometimes it takes it a minute to kick in, but if you do subscribe, tap that bell, man, because the sub goal, I want to actually be able to hit these goals. Maybe I need to make it less. I don't know, but I want to try and be able to hit them. Anyways, let's try and find some drums for like the next part. So we're coming out of like this is a pretty cool one. Thank you for that gift, Donovan. Maybe do more of that last part in the breakdown. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. Thank you so much, Metalhead. Appreciate you, bro. Yeah, let's add that in there. So I want to have like a break section, and I also want to add in a blast beat section. And those of you that watch the channel know that I am not a blast beat guy. I know that that sounds crazy coming from like a metalhead, a punk guy, but like I'm not big on the blast beats, but I do have something that I think meshes well with the vibe of this song and will sound good. And it's that little riff that I was just playing, but trim picking. So basically it would go like this. So let me go ahead and pull up a blast beat just to show you guys exactly what I mean. We'll pull up an old school blast beat right here. So down here, I think that this should work. Yes. Now let's loop that and count it in. Sort of coming out of that with those chunky chords there, and then work ourselves back into. You know what I'm saying? So I do have a couple ideas. It's just kind of like getting everything to work together. The thing that really gets me is building up the drums. And usually, if I'm not writing on the stream, I tend to not really have a problem with just, recording the guitar, getting it all set up for myself. But doing it in front of you guys, it's sort of a more, doing it for the entertainment value. So I try and like make sure that it stays whole so you guys can get the vibe that I'm feeling in my head. But also I want suggestions from you guys. So like feel free. And now let's grab this drum beat right here. I think it would sound good coming out from this. That riff there. Sort of breaking it down just a little bit. Not a breakdown, but like breaking the riff down and sort of working ourselves back up into that. I don't know what to play, but we're just going to go with it, okay? So let's go from that transition into the verse into whatever this next part will be. Blast beat with a breakdown. I could do that too. Let's try it. Let's see what it sounds like. Blast beat with a breakdown's always cool. But it's usually for like a build up. I don't know, like you're going into something even heavier. Let's try it. I feel like it would have to go slower, like our tempo. But I feel like either way, we got the blast beat there. Let's keep working up. I do want to try and play this transition into what would be the verse and then into this. Like maybe we can do like a Safe travels. I'll catch you next live. All right, my man. Appreciate it. So because I'm only staying one night out of town tomorrow, I will not be live streaming in the hotel room. Anytime I stay 2 nights, I typically will bring all my stuff to live stream. But because it's one night, I'm not bringing all that stuff with me. With that said, though, I will be back Tuesday. Not exactly sure if I'm gonna be able to live stream when I get back Tuesday. It is a 3-hour drive. We are working all day, so by the time I get back, it's gonna be like 7 or 8. I'm gonna be fucking tired. But yeah, so expect a stream potentially Tuesday or Wednesday, just to let you guys know, and we will finish this song up most likely because it will be a long stream next time I do it. So probably Wednesday. Yeah, let's try this part out. This could be pretty cool. But yeah, Donovan, man, hey, I appreciate all the gifts and all the help with the song. I do appreciate that, man. Let me check TikTok side real quick, see what's up, what's going on over here, and then let me check Twitch, see what's going on over here. What's up, Twitch? Alright, cool. Alright, looking good. Let's go ahead and lock back in. Locking in. Dude, playing those, what is that called? Because technically a power chord is a fifth. And then you take that off. I don't know what that's called, but it always makes a song sound like you're in a lower tuning even when you're not. Like, you can make standard tuning sound heavy as shit like that. All right, transition into verse into whatever we end up doing with that next part, all right? Have a good one, Donovan. And Zachariah, we're going to do that blast beat part just for you. And if for some reason I forget, please remind me. Dede, thank you with another 100. I appreciate that, my man. Fuck, I can't remember what we did for that transition originally. Oh, I think it was that. So it goes like... That's what we'll do. So we'll take it from... All right. So let's run through the transition part into that one more time. Sounds powerful. Keep that. Yeah. All right, let's actually go through it again, okay? Let's loop it. So in Reaper, I can press this toggle here, and it's repeat, and you just toggle that area. It allows you to repeat it, so it'll just loop it. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Mike Cook. Yo, what's up, dude? Hold on. Is this the OG Mike Cook? Mike? Is that you, my brother? I haven't seen you in so long. Yes, it is. Mike, what's going on, man? I haven't seen you in so long. What's up? Dude, I'm good, man. Working a we're working in PA at a school, and I had to do all this crazy background check shit. And but the good thing is we're getting certified pay, so the bills are safe for the month. I could say that. Went through some rough shit. I'm sorry about that, man. I was going through some mental rough shit, so I can feel you just a little bit there, man. I'm sorry you had to go through some bullshit, man. Been missing you, man. Miss you too, brother. Feel free to even if you don't join the live stream, man. If you see it pop up, just come in and be like, "Yo, what's good, man?" Blah blah blah, whatever, and everybody can say hey. Cause fucking Savannah. I mean, honestly, I can't believe that Savannah, AC, Alex, Andrew, To, Tyler, any of those guys aren't here right now. Honestly, not one of them has joined the stream, and that's like very weird. Like, I don't think I've done a stream since those guys have joined where they have not joined. This is the first one. Very, very odd. All right, so as Metalhead said, we're going to go through this part here. Said sounds powerful, and I definitely agree. I can hear it now, just like the face you make whenever you get the... You know what I'm saying? Get the fucking... Yo, Mike, thank you. Mike became a member again. Why does it look like that? That's so weird that it did that. That it looks like that. Thank you so much, Mike. I appreciate you, man. Fuck yeah. Became a member again. Yeah, man, you just gotta hit me up anytime. I'm always down to chat with you guys. I'm not always free, but I'm always down to chat whenever I can. As a matter of fact, what I need to start doing is taking members and just really anybody that wants to join and just do like a group call with members, or like video call with members, and be just talking with everybody. That would be sick. All right, making sure I'm not missing anybody, and let's go ahead and roll back through here. Checking TikTok. Think we're good. And let's roll. Yeah. What we could do there is we could actually make that go a little bit heavier. You know what I say we do? You guys? I say we go ahead. Oh, and by the way, so my son is staying at his friend's house, and he is they actually went to Hershey Park. They had an extra day pass, and they had a good time over at Hershey Park, and now he's staying at his friend's house, and I gotta go take him some pajamas and shit. So once he gets a hold of me. All right, perfect. Damn, dude, they were there all day, bro. All right. So let's do like a shitty demo version on the guitar, just with the one guitar, just so we can remember our riffs. Like let's go through, do that, and make sure that we can. South Americans are really something. What's Hershey Park? Wait, you don't know what Hershey Park is, bro? Where are you from? No way you don't remember or know what Hershey Park is. What? That's actually kind of crazy to me. So basically, to make a very long story short, if you know what Hershey chocolate is, Milton Hershey, the man, the physical person, back in the day, he started the Hershey factory, went into debt, didn't even have the chocolate figured out yet, ended up making a place where his workers could stay and be able to walk to work, make a decent pay, all this shit, blah, blah, blah. And as time went on, he kept adding and adding and adding. And eventually, when he died and everything, Hershey Park sort of became a full theme park. So Hershey Park is a theme park, roller coasters. They have a water park there. They have everything, but it's based off of, where the original Milton Hershey started his factory. So, like, everything is there. It's actually pretty crazy, man. It's, like, historic, but it's also, like, kind of just capitalistic, if you think about it. But it's cool as shit when you break it down. It's literally 2:30 a.m. Yeah, where are you from? Sweden. Okay, got you. Okay, so if you're familiar with Swedish guitarists, then I'm sure on YouTube you know who Ola England is. There's AC. We were just talking shit about you. Yo, AC. This guy from Sweden that's in here didn't know where Hershey Park is, which I feel like is kind of crazy, right? I feel like most people know what Hershey Park is, like, even outside of the country, just because, like, even in the U.S., things that you guys have in other places, we still know about, like, amusement parks or, like, this or that. But I don't know, maybe I'm just thinking too local. I don't know. Yeah. Anyways, let's go ahead, record a shitty demo. Try and do it in like one take where we record our idea over top of what we have so far. Okay? That's the easiest way to put it. Like how Mike had put it. Yeah. No. I know you guys. If anything, you guys probably know more about us than we do you guys, because the U.S., like, everything here is just like here. There's just so much shit here. It's very easy for us to like keep our nose into our own shit. You know what I mean? Like, we're very what's the word I'm looking for? As a country, it feels like we're very I don't know, conceited, sort of all about ourselves. I don't feel like that's people's attitude here. Like, there are some people like that, but I feel like there's people like that in any country. It's like, yeah, Sweden, it's like, Sweden's the best. Blah, our death metal is fucking just as good as our chocolate. Centric? I don't know. No, not centric. Wouldn't have it any other way. Yeah, America. All right, let's go ahead and play through this. No, we're not gonna play through it. We're gonna record over top of it. So let's go ahead and make sure, because we're just doing like a demo for it. Let's make sure that we're tuned up real quick. Dude. Okay, so while I'm tuning up, I'm gonna tell you guys this. I went to Sam's Club today. And usually when I'm in Sam's Club, I'm just like in and out. I just grab like whatever I need, right? But today I was like in the meat section, looking at all the different meats and stuff, getting some groceries and shit, right? And I see there's like this fucking pack of bone-in pork chops. I'm not even kidding. It was like as tall as my head, like this, and this. Shit was $25, and I'm like, there is no way I'm letting this go. And it was the last one. I was like, I'm buying. It was, I think, like 11 or 12 pounds of pork chops. It was fucking insane. So my greedy ass is like, I'll take all the pork chops. Let's go. And I fucking bought them, and I cooked them bitches, and I'm glad that I bought them because, bro, they are some good ass pork chops. Some crazy good pork chops. Now, obviously, I didn't cook fucking 15 pounds of fucking pork chops, but yeah, bro. I was like, there is no way I'm letting it go. But I just don't understand, like, how some people buy stuff like that all the time. Like, that's crazy. That's a lot of fucking meat, dude. Dude, I'll take a good ass pork chop over a steak any day. Like 100%, I'm not even joking. Like steak is good, but I don't know. Like there's something about a pork chop when you fucking put the right seasoning or marinate it, dude. It's just the best, especially grilled. Like, god damn. All right. Anyways, I keep saying I'm gonna do this, and then something happens. Let's go ahead. Let's do it. What the hell? The timing was off. Are we okay? Are we good? That's okay. Let me check my metronome. My metronome might be off for recording. Count in before 2 measures, blah, blah, blah. Volume. Yeah, everything. Wait, start pre-roll off at measure. Okay, yeah, we should be good. Let's try that again. I'm doing something wrong with the riff. Okay, let's try that again. Okay, I fucked that transition up, so we're just gonna delete that there. Keep all of the rest, even though it was really fucking sloppy. And again, this is gonna get put down on a track that is specifically stuffed pork chops are fire. Hell yeah. I honestly don't know much about Hershey Park, to be honest. Yeah, but I'm saying, like, you know what it is. I'm not sure about pork anymore. After I saw a video, warehouse, it grinds up trash into little pieces and feeds it to hogs. Yeah, bro. I mean, let's be real. Everything that these animals are getting fed at factory farms is completely disgusting. They're being treated horribly. They are, nothing about it is right. And I'm not saying that it's right. I was vegan for a little over 2 years. And with all the traveling for work, I didn't I just couldn't fucking do it anymore. So I switched up. I started eating like fish and things like that. That still wasn't easy enough. And then I switched up and just went back to eating meat. With that said, um, I still try and be cautious. Like, I will go to a local butcher, and because I live so close to Pennsylvania and I'm on the border of West Virginia, Pennsylvania, Virginia, in all these states, in all those states having lots of farms, there is lots of like local, farm fucking wild meat that you can get your hands on for a good price. So it's not super hard to get anything nice, but I totally agree, man. It's a lot of the animals are just disgusting, and it's not their fault. It's honestly terrible. They're literally living in terror, and then they die, and then we eat them. It's fucking horrifying. It really is. But you got to do what you got to do. Unless we do something about it, it's going to stay that way. Well, the reason we have factory farms is for the convenience of fast food places. I mean, if you really think about it, how much meat is being sent to the fast food places? If people had to cook every single meal that they have to eat, I'm telling you, people would eat less, and people would that would cause a chain reaction of we need less meat, which would also mean they're going to stop putting steroids and hormones in the animals, causing them to be so big in a rapid pace of time that they can barely stand up because their muscles haven't grown big enough yet to withstand the weight of their bodies, and they don't get enough exercise to gain any muscle. I mean, it's all horrifying, man. It's all fucking disgusting. Factory farming is absolutely, like, I can't believe that people work there. Like, and this is the reason I was vegan. Like I said, I was vegan for 2.5 years, and honestly, I didn't regret a minute of it. And I will say this too, I gained 20 pounds back when I was not vegan, and it's literally just all fucking the belly. That's it. It's all water and belly. That's it. Like the animal fat from those animals that are, but that's also why I say, like, try and incorporate more fucking whole foods into your diet. Like, as far, like, honestly, for somebody my age, I feel like I eat way healthier than pretty much anybody I know, to be quite honest. Like, I eat better than a lot of percentage of the people that I know. I don't know many people that eat better than I do. Just as in the form of like of course I'll have some Skittles and some candy and shit like that, but like as far as like cooking meals and everything else, I don't really know many people that do it as much as I do. All right, let's go ahead, get the transition recorded right here. I have a feeling today we might not even be able to get to tracking, because whenever my son gets back, I'm going to have to go and take stuff, and I know that they're going to want to talk, so I'm not going to really have time after that. So that's when I'm going to hop off of here, you guys, okay? It's a really sad thought. Knowing you're healthier than everyone around you, maybe that's going to be what the lyrics about. Dude, it's wild, man. It's wild. Like, I see how some people eat. I don't know. Like a lot of people I know, if it's up to me, if I have the food in the house, I'm gonna just cook from home. But like I genuinely know so many people that just don't fucking cook. It's actually sad. It's actually really fucking sad. Also, that little death metal sounding thing that I was playing just a minute ago, that could be cool to add in the song somewhere. Fuck, what was I playing? That's a good idea. Make sure you record it. Okay, I got you. Before I forget, I'll just go ahead and record it real quick. And like I said, right now we're just kind of getting the fundamentals of the song. I have a feeling this song is going to be such a good one. And I don't want to take the chance on like skipping out on anything that we can. So I want to make sure that I don't just rush it because I'm sort of on a time crunch right now with going out of town tomorrow and all that stuff. I do want to make sure that like this one turns out good, and it will, but I just, want to make sure that it all turns out good. Y'all see this damn cat? Can y'all see her right now? You see how she's sitting? She's sitting like a person. Oh, she knows I'm talking about her. She was a cat. Her name is Cheese, and the reason her name is Cheese is because of my girl was eating queso and chips out back on the deck, and one day I think she left it outside overnight, forgot about it, and then the next day she saw this cat eating the cheese from the bowl, and we slowly adapted her because she was just straight up a stray, and she just kind of grew onto us and like the other cats, so we were just like, fuck it. And my girl's like, her name is now Cheese. I was like, all right, I like it. Let's do it. Okay, so what was it? It was why is that so hard to play? Oh, because of the double. You have to hit this note double. I always have trouble with doing that on guitar. Fuck, that's going to be hard for me to do, you guys. All right, I'll record it as a short one just to remember. I'll just keep that. That's as good as it's going to get for now. That's going to be one that I have to practice for sure. All right, delete the vocal track there. We have enough room. That's cool. Okay. Let's go ahead and get this next section that we were talking about. The transition. Okay, so the transition was... Yeah, I think it was. Actually, let's re-record it so that way we can get a pinch harmonic there, right? No. Alright, that'll be good enough. We're going to get this demo guitar done, and then we need to move on. Okay, now we're back to the main riff. I just realized you have a super long name. Yeah, I know. He's got a crazy long name. I just call him the Metalhead. I haven't even read it all the way. Alarmingly enthusiastic Metalhead. Love it. I was checking TikTok. Checking Twitch. Think we're good. Back to TubeYube. TubeYube. She's laying like on the base. What the hell? I need to readjust. Hold on. Did mess that up, but that's okay. It's just the demo. Just the idea. Especially when you go outside, big cities, and explore nature, which I absolutely love. Hi, girl. She's being so loving right now, and I don't know why. Hi. Hi, baby. What you doing? Bro, she's literally just laying on the base. Can y'all see that? Hey. Little psycho. Cats are just like little furry psychos, I swear. Okay, so this was our idea for this next part here. Bookworm, what good? What good, my dude? Oh no. Woo. We're good. I just spilled some water. Because your name is Bookworm? Dude, the last book I think I remember reading, but that was not a like comic book because I do go through my comic books sometimes and read some of the old comics that I've gotten. Was The Watchmen. That was probably like over a year ago. Like now that I really think about it, I definitely don't read enough. Should I start reading? She's going crazy right now. I don't know how I feel about the. I don't know. I don't know. There's so many ideas that you could do for something like that. Which one do you guys like better? Do you guys like the just the or the I think she wants to go outside. That's what it is. That's why she's bothering me. She wants to go outside. So, wait, I can't remember which one was the second. Okay, so you just tell me. This will be one, the one with the flick. That'll be one. This will be two. Okay? So one or two. I don't know how long the delay is for you, Metalhead. Okay, so you like the OG one. Okay. then that is what we'll record. Let's create a second drum track of that, because I've just been looping it, so it's not actually playing. Okay, when was the interesting one? Yeah. You know, honestly, we could do something like mixing them up. Like. Bro, that's it. That's it, bro. That's what we have to do. We have to mix them up like that. That sounds that sounds fucking cool. That's actually a dope riff. Okay, cool. So because I'm just reversing it now. So the first time I just do the second time I do so the first one, second one. Yo, that actually sounds really cool. I like that. Like, that's a riff. Like, if I heard a band play that, I would go, that's what we need to do. Like, that's what I need in my life right now. So, yeah, that's actually a sick riff. Yeah, Iceland, and they're women, and they speak their native tongue. It's like they're licking my heart with each pronunciation. Alright, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna delete that. Damn it. That's the riff, though. Sloppy, but I got there. That's a pretty dope riff. That's a pretty dope riff. I can't even lie. Let me go ahead and save this project real quick. No, it's... Bro, that would actually be a really hard tapping exercise right there. Because you got to have that finger ready and move this one up. Whoa, that would take me some time to get used to. But that's a pretty cool technique, actually. All right, so we have what the... Did I record over top of something? Alright, I don't know what happened here, but we have the 2 takes, even though I don't believe that it was looping, so I don't know why it did that, but we're going to re-record that riff for this section real quick. Damn, we're getting close on time, you guys. Do what the heart desires. That's a great idea. I mean, no offense to Iceland or their women. Any country, their women as well. Pretty sure it's more of a sausage fest in here, so no need to say sorry. Wait a minute. So how does that work? If there's more dudes than chicks, do y'all get pretty freaky over there in old Sweden? Don't lie to me now. Cause like, I don't know, like what, what is even the population in Sweden? It's a pretty liberal country. Well, no, I didn't mean. Okay, so I'm saying, like, wouldn't that be some type of problem? Like, what's the reason for that? Like, if there's more dudes than chicks over there, what the hell's going on? We can do whatever we want as long as we're over 15. I actually did know that. 'Cause I'm pretty sure you guys can drink at 18, right? Or is Germany 16 or 18? They changed the law in like 1980 something, and it was originally by the states, I believe, in America, and I do believe that West Virginia was one of the last ones to forget or to group chat. I'm taking this. I was mainly talking about the group chat. Oh. Got you. Okay. Yeah, no, there's actually I don't know where they're at. Like usually, like AC can testify. Like usually we have all of the usuals in here. Like I don't know where they're at. Usually the girls that join the stream is City, there is Millie, there is Morgan, there is Savannah, and there's Pam. Who else is usually in the chat? Who am I missing? I'm missing two other of the girls that are usually here. Can't remember. There's 7 or 8 that are regulars that I don't know where the hell is 18. 16 though. Yeah, Germany's kind of weird, bro. But then again, I mean, I remember back in the day, everyone's like, man, we gotta go there. You know, it's legal to smoke weed, man. Now in the U.S., it's just like everyone's a fucking stoner. All right, let's hurry up and get this recorded. I gotta be quick. Official duck. What's up, my dude? All right. So that's recorded there. We need to figure out a way to get back into that beginning riff. And there's a duck in here now. Yeah, I don't think I've met Duck before. What's up, my dude? What's up? I'm here for the music. All right, let's do it. Well, actually, I need to go over what we have so far. So why don't we just go ahead and attempt to play what we've came up with, okay? Let's go over the main riffs real quick. All right, let's do it. Dude, this guitar keeps going out of tune. So annoying. Oh, the Grover tuners. Actually, the ones that are going down, the Grover tuners weren't tightened all the way. Okay, that's probably why. Also, I did just get done traveling with it, and it had to sit in like a fucking 110-degree car for like 8 hours, 10 hours. So that might be part of the reason. Then I took it from the car and went into the hotel room, which was like 30 degrees, 40 degrees warmer. Fahrenheit, we're talking here. Alright, we're good. What do we got? Did we get a sub, man? Let's get that sub goal to 1 today. Claymore Sounding. What's up, man? Alright, Claymore Sounding did hit the sub. Yo, I appreciate you, my man. Alright, let's go ahead and go through this riff. Through this idea we've got so far. Okay, so I want to do something that's going to help us with the feel of like we're breaking it down into that section. So, yeah. He said my pleasure. Like he's at Chick-fil-A or something. Bro, I subbed like 40 minutes ago, just so you know. Yeah, yeah. If you don't tap the bell notification, it won't pop up under sub goal, and your name won't pop up on the screen. And I think that if you subscribe, but then you try and tap the bell afterwards, it doesn't show up. It needs to be like when you find the channel, you subscribe and tap the bell, then it works. We've like tested it out, and I think that that's how it works. Also, for some reason, I don't know what the hell is going on with it, but for some odd reason, I cannot get the alert box to just look normal. It keeps looking all stretched out and weird. Hide from vertical, hide from horizontal. So I can put it on both, but for some reason, it keeps being and looking mad weird. Maybe if I'm able to, yeah, like I can change the height and the width, but if I do it, it'll do it to both, and then it makes it super weird. Yeah, I don't really know how else to make it not all stretched out. Like I could do a test one just to show you guys what I mean. Like that, and it's supposed to look like this, normal, all, regular, but it does not look like that on the screen for some reason. I just don't understand it. It's all stretched out and shit. So weird. And it only does that to the vertical stream, because right now on Twitch, I'm streaming horizontally, and it's fine. It works fine. It's just freaking weird. But yeah. Anywho, let's go back over here. So I want to come out of this section and be able to have it be like noticeable, like, oh yeah, we're going into this part here, like it's going into the next part. And that's all stuff that comes with like maturity of a song, and I feel like a lot of people don't get this. Like, yeah, when it comes to pop music, when it comes to like radio hits and shit like that, usually what they're doing, yeah, I got Shrek here. Usually what they're doing is they're using chord progressions and at a tempo to where it's very easy for them to just use recycled chords and do the same shit and have different electronic instruments and samples and stuff like that. And it makes it a lot easier and more easily digestible to listen to. But when you're playing like a subgenre like, crossover thrash metal or like the neo thrash stuff like Warbringer or something like that, you need to have those little things that help you out in a transition, that make it easier for the listener to know what's happening next. Because when a song is super fast paced, super, just there's lots of tempo changes, or even just it's the same tempo the whole time, we're riding out, but we're switching up a lot, you need little nuanced transitions in there, whether it's the drum fill, the guitar pauses, just something, the vocals, something needs to change up to let you know, hey, we're going to this next part. And for me, I like to do it a lot with the drums or the vocals, but obviously we don't have the vocals, and the drums take a minute for me to, find and do whatever. But that's what I'm talking about with this section. It would make this section a lot easier to digest, so to speak, to get us ready for that part. With that said, see what I'm saying? See how it doesn't sound smooth? See how it doesn't sound like it sounds super sloppy and just not very good. It doesn't make you go, ooh, that hit hard. Well, that's also because the song's not mixed. It's just guitar and drums. But there is a way for us to make it give that effect without having all of that. So what I want to do here is basically create or find a drum fill that's going to work for us to go into that section, which I think might end up just being a pause. So let's go ahead and do that. Sorry, I'm just thinking about something. Thinking about doing something kind of thrashy, kind of like just straight up metal-y. Hold on, I got an idea. Penciling some MIDI in real quick. No, that doesn't work. Maybe if just one guitar, so when we record it, too quiet, I think. Yeah, so Claymore, so something to think about right now is the guitar that you're hearing is literally just a demo guitar. It's literally just like a scratch guitar. We're just trying to sort of piece together how the song's going to go. There's no double track guitars yet. What you're hearing, if you're listening to headphones or speakers with a stereo source, what you're hearing right now is the doubler within the Gojira plugin here. So if I were to turn that off, so it's on, so it sounds like there's two guitars being played. See what happens when I turn it off. It goes mono source. Those of you on your phone probably can't tell the difference with that because you're listening to it on a mono source. But with that said, to get the effect that I'm thinking, we're probably going to need to have it double track. So I say we just say fuck it and get some of the guitars double tracked. Because as of now, we have this intro. We have the intro with the drums and the riff. Transitioning into the verse. Then we go into this part where it sort of cools down. Maybe like a pre-chorus, I would say that this is. So it is very sloppy on the guitar end. I'm playing really bad right now. I don't know why, but... Sorry, just thinking about some stuff. Anyway, since we do have to come back to this song, and I am sort of running out of time, let's do a double track, okay? Let's see what this riff would sound like, genuinely double tracked, with this beginning here, okay? So let's actually start to try and record some double tracks. What's up? Ooh, I like polka dots, honestly. Better than the last ones. Hope to catch you some other time. Good day, man. All right, Metalhead, I'll catch you, my brother. Thanks for sticking around so long. I know it's late. And next time you join, we will definitely have this song ready to be finished. Most likely. So Wednesday. I'll catch you Wednesday then. I even start early so that way you can join. I'll do it at I think maybe 12 or 1 o'clock on Wednesday. How about that? So yeah, let's get a quick little double track, see how it sounds, and then I'm probably gonna have to hop off here because I do have a couple things that I have to do. My son will be back soon. Just gotta make sure that I turn stuff off. Bro, honestly, he's so lucky. He got to go fucking swim at the water park and freaking ride roller coasters today. Like that lucky little bastard. Alright, so let's go. Let's do it. I think what I'll do is what I typically do. I'll record with the mono source guitar and then pull it up to our left and right, just to make it so you guys get a better sound. So let's go ahead, tune the guitar up, and then let's fucking do this. Let's nail these takes. Let's get them down. I think what I might end up doing is changing this guitar tone to something that is a little bit drier. The guitar tone that we have right now is like, I don't know if you guys are familiar with, guitar tone terminology, but the saturated like feel of it has, like, it's not giving like a precise kind of sound. You know what I'm saying? It's giving a more saturated sound that is good for fucking death metal, or it's just, it doesn't have that tight feel. And I want to get more of a drier sound, maybe something from a Marshall or something like that. So I think I might reamp this. Not right now, but when I do come back to this song. I'm thinking about using like a Marshall type of sound, or maybe even use a triple rack, which I would not usually do. Alright, all tuned up. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's get it. Alright, let's go. Let's get to work. Alright, I just want to do piece by piece. So that was the intro. Also, I want you guys to remember, I do got to get off here soon, because if I go to bed right now, I got to get up at 2:30 in the morning, which is fucking 10:30, 11:30, 12:30, 1:30, 2:30. I'm gonna get 5 hours of sleep, and then I have to drive 3 hours to the place that we're working. Perfect. Let's drag that up to our right pan. Let's record a left. So this is only coming from the left side now. Okay. What am I doing wrong? It feels weird playing along with the other part. Ah. Beautiful. T.O. What's up, everyone? And Cody. I'm outside, so I just came to say hi and bye. Damn, I already missed T.O. All good, my dude. See, that's what I appreciate, man. You still took the time to stop by and say what's up. That's all I care, man. Just came in to say what's up. Yeah, those are very sloppy. Those are very sloppy. We're definitely gonna have to come back to this and really be precise about recording this. Right now, I've gone through my whole day. It's 9:30 at night. I'm starting to get a little tired, and I got to get up at 2:30 a.m. So let's go ahead and check the rest of the streams over here. On the TikTok side, I'm not seeing anybody new that has commented anything. All right. Now let's check the Twitch side. Make sure nobody new has said anything that I missed. And nope. No new comments on Twitch. Cool. All right. That's good though, because then I can actually get off here and do what I got to do. All right, you guys. So this is going to be a good one. I don't feel like double tracking right now and being as sloppy as I am. I don't know. Maybe I'm tired, whatever. But I got to pack all this up so I can go out of town and go to bed and everything else I got to do. So I'm loving this already. Also, by the way, I called this song because when I hopped on, I started playing that, and I was like, ooh, that's a good one. So I came up, the feel of the song gave me an idea for the name of it, and I'm going to call it Ghost of an Entity, which I think is a good name for this sounding song. Ghost of an Entity. So that could be a metaphor for a lot of different things, and it definitely has that, like, you could tell a story behind the song, like lyrically. I think personally it's a good title. As you can see, it's up here. Thrash, Ghost of an Entity, with today's date. So yeah, bye man. Hope I can see you next stream. I hope so too. Keep this in mind before I get off. As I said, if you want to, by the way, Claymore, click my name above, go to more, join the Discord. Just make sure that whatever you do, you have two-factor authentication set up, which everybody usually does unless you're a scammer or a spammer. So that way you can join the Discord, and I usually will notify in the Discord and let people know, hey guys, I'm going to be streaming this day at this time. So that way you'll be able to have a heads up. Secondly, I'm going out of town tomorrow, so that's Monday. And Tuesday, I would like to stream, but I won't be back from the drive and working probably till like 7 or 8, and I'm going to be tired. So Wednesday is the plan for the stream. So if you are looking to, get back into this song and really nail it, which I might work on it just a little bit while I'm out of town. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. I won't record nothing, but I will have some ideas for the song because I'm going to be bored in the hotel room and stuff. So, yeah, so Wednesday around, I want to try around noon to 1 o'clock, okay? So if that works for you, it'll probably be about a 4-hour stream. So it'll be from like 1 to 5 o'clock, okay? All right, so with that said, you guys, I appreciate you guys, man. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button on your way out. Like the video. And go check out some of my other stuff if you're feeling inspired. I got some guitar videos, some blah, 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 all types of good stuff. So,